This is a massive news, and after this update, Germany is going to become the most popular country that people are going to start moving to, because if you think about it, there were always phases for countries like US and then UK and then Canada and so on. But I think now the phase for Germany is starting with this new law. Previously we were always talking about how you cannot bring your parents to Germany, how it is very difficult. But now from 1st March 2024, things have changed completely. And if we for once compare how the permanent residency is going to look like in the traditional moving abroad countries, from this I mean USA, Canada, Australia, UK, versus how it is going to look in Germany, the differences are massive. Because if you move to Germany, you're going to be able to move to any other country without any kind of problems for travel purposes. You don't have to register yourself, you don't have to apply for a visa. Whereas if you go to generally like UK, Canada, USA, or Australia, you're essentially mostly stuck in the same country, which really sucks. This is also a big reason why many people do not choose Australia, because they're essentially cut off from the rest of the world. It's almost towards the other end of the world, and going back home takes time. But from Germany, for example, the flight is around like 7 hours if you want to go to New Delhi or even Mumbai. Now, what are the concrete details in this law? At heart in Germany, you always know I try to show you directly the laws or the websites where these things are written. For this, I'm going to take the website which is called Gesetze im Internet. This is a German government website which puts up laws of the German government in the internet. So here you can see Bundesministerium der Justiz, so the Ministry of Law. And you take a look at the number 36, Aufenthaltsgesetz, and in that you also take a look at the Paragraph 3. Paragraph 3 states that den Eltern eines Ausländers, den an oder nach dem 1. März 2024 erstmals eine blaue Karte, eine ICT-Karte oder eine mobile ICT-Karte oder ein Aufenthaltstitel, I'm going to explain to you what this means, oder ein Aufenthaltstitel nach den this and these paragraphs für eine Beschäftigung als leitende Angestellter, als Führungskraft, als Unternehmensspezialist, als Wissenschaftler, als Gastwissenschaftler, als Ingenieur oder Techniker im Forschungsteam eines Gastwissenschaftlers oder als Lehrkraft nach again Paragraphs, kann eine Aufenthaltserlaubnis zum Familiennachzug erteilt werden. Dies gilt auch für die Eltern des Ehegatten, wenn dieser sich dauerhaft im Bundesgebiet aufhält. Die Aufenthaltserlaubnis nach Satz 1 kann nur erteilt werden, wenn die Voraussetzungen nach Absatz 5 Nummer 1 erfüllt ist. Now we saw a few things here. The first thing if you think about is, what is a ICT card? Because you might be thinking, okay, maybe I don't get a blue card, maybe I can get an ICT card. ICT card is a very interesting thing. This allows people from outside EU to start working in EU, and this is generally done within the same company, right? So like you are having, for example, BMW in India, and the BMW in India sends you abroad to work in the BMW Germany. Same with Mercedes, Audi, Bosch, Siemens. There are so many German companies, like you cannot count all of them. So it is also very interesting for you now to think about also maybe working in the German companies in India, because that is going to be a possibility for you to like move to Germany and then also bring your parents abroad. Or you can also apply for a job which qualifies you for the blue card limit. Now, very important to remember, I was just checking the limits for different kind of blue card countries, and if you're not looking at the official websites, the problem comes that you come across very wrong information. For example, there was one page from visaguide.world, and here if you scroll down and you take a look at what is the limit for Germany, it states that it is 46,400 euros. That means you need to make 46,400 euros for you to qualify for blue card. What is blue card? Blue card essentially is a type of residence permit in which you're able to apply for the permanent residency much faster, just within 21 months. So that is like less than 2 years you can apply for the permanent residency, and that comes with a B1 German proficiency. So if you have that, then it's fine. Otherwise, that goes for 33 months. So after 33 months, you can apply for a permanent residency. But anyways, if you come to Germany, it makes sense to learn German. If I show you the correct threshold is 41,081. It used to be a lot higher, but that has changed now. And also for different professions, it's different stories. So the other thing that they talked about in the law was, we're talking about 5, but we're talking about 1, and then we're talking about 1 here, which is der Lebensunterhalt gesichert ist. That means you're able to make enough money so that everybody's able to live from it. That's essentially the main criteria. So this is ridiculous. Like When I came to Germany in 2016, I could have never imagined that it is going to go into this direction. But as soon as the new coalition government came, they were really, really fast in changing things. And I think this is a great news because now you can move to Germany, not have the guilty conscience that you cannot bring your parents and so on. There's a huge discussion now going on because the law applies for people who are essentially getting their visa or blue card or residence permit from 1st March. But there's a huge discussion that this has to be or this should be applied for everybody. Now, there's a huge discussion page from SPD I'm also going to put here. Here it says it shouldn't be just for the people who are getting the visa for the first time, because that essentially puts everybody else in a disadvantage who are already living in Germany, already have blue cards, already have permanent residency and so on. So there's a discussion going on that this is essentially going to be applied to everybody. So if you have a German passport, even then you can bring your parents. If you have a blue card, then you can bring your parents. If you're making decent money, don't have a blue card and just have the permanent residency, but what just, that's essentially the goal before the citizenship, then you can also bring the parents. And another interesting thing, you can also bring your in-laws now to Germany if your wife has a permanent residency. I don't know if you want to use it or not, but for those who want to use it, I think this is also another great news that you can think about and share with your family. So this is a document I was talking about, that the Germans who have foreign parents, like for them, it is still going to be the same regulation that they have to have some kind of hardship, extraordinary hardship they have to show, which they're saying is ridiculous because it is not fair, and there is no like weird date on which you all of a sudden say, all right, like from this date onwards, whoever gets the visa first, we are going to give you this new law, the Fachkräfteeinwanderungsgesetz, whereas the positives of this new law is not going to apply for the people who have already been living here, working here, or are German citizens. This is a very nice discussion, and I personally believe that this is also going to be changed and it is going to be updated so everybody's included here. So like I said, this is a very, very important update. It's a massive change. So if you know somebody who doesn't know about this, share this video with them so that they also know. If you want to learn about how you can prepare for Germany, we have online German courses, which are the most affordable ones and also come with good exam preparation. That is something you need anyways when you're coming to Germany, or if you're thinking about preparing for Germany. You can find all of those courses on Big Academy. The link for that I will put in the description. And if you want to join a completely free course on how you can learn German 3 times faster, you can also do that with the link given in the description. I will see you in the next video. Yeah, I will be waiting for your comments because I know there will be a lot of them. So let's get started.